Hi, I'm Trev Hiley. I'm a solution sales manager from Softcat, responsible for a group of sales specialists.
Hi, I'm Adam Luca. I'm Softcat's Chief Technologist for Security and I work in our office of the CTO. So Trev, what is a security ecosystem?
So a security ecosystem is thinking about how do you integrate together different technologies and I really suppose processes as well. And that helps you ensure that you are sharing threat intelligence in an effective way, so you can be more aware of risks and potential risks to your business more quickly. Third part would be thinking about how can you think about how you integrate together technologies to optimize them and also reduce down duplication of technologies as well. And those things brought together really help you build a proactive plan, which is a long-term plan, rather than falling into the situation of responding to incidents or perceived threats. Do you have a reactive posture? So Adam, I talked about an integrated approach to security. Could you give us a feel for your view of what security as a platform means to yourself and also customers?
Yeah, for sure. So when we think about security as a platform, we're talking about an integrated out-of-the-box methodology. There's two ways to achieve an integrated security ecosystem. Number one is by buying lots of different components, potentially from different technology vendors, and integrating them together to get the benefits you spoke about, like the integrated threat intelligence.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is not every customer has the capability or even the desire to create their own integrated security platform. So in that case, you could buy the technology from maybe one vendor, maybe two vendors, but actually get something that's more readily available, more quick to realize those benefits, and more out of the box. So actually, it's just a different way to achieve the same outcome. So we've discussed what is in this security ecosystem and what is the platform approach. Trev, why would customers be interested in these methodologies?
Yeah, so I think security as a platform has become a more prevalent option recently for a few reasons. We'll avoid talking about COVID in great detail, of course, but COVID has led to an impact on budgets being more pressured typically. Looking at security as a platform tends to allow customers to get a greater return for their budget spend than looking at different technology options for different areas of security. Second reason would be all about saving time. Time is important to IT teams, particularly from a security point of view. I think two reasons really. One, cyber resource is more scarce than we'd all like it to be. Second is teams are physically fragmented, so getting work done together in a collaborative manner tends to be more difficult than it is when we're together. So I think being able to manage a single vendor and technology via a single platform will save a customer time compared to managing multiple technologies via different consoles, for example. And the third reason would be, you mentioned earlier actually, speed of deployment. It tends to be far quicker to deploy one technology rather than deploying different endpoint technologies for different parts of an estate. So Adam, we've talked about why security as a platform is becoming more prevalent within our customers at the moment. When a customer's thinking about taking that approach, what are their considerations in your opinion when they're thinking about services to help them on that process?
For me, when a customer is looking to adopt a security as a platform approach, it can be a bit daunting and often a bit of a challenge knowing where to get started. So actually taking advantage of some expert services capability can really help you get started on your journey. The first thing I would think about is assessment services. So how do you baseline and understand where you are today from a security perspective? Understanding where are your gaps and where do you need additional capability. Now the second part you might start to look at is a commercial assessment. So understanding where your technology is overlapped, where you might have duplication, and also where your contracts are falling within the next 36 months. Once you've done that piece, you're then going to start to think about how do you build a roadmap to adopting this security platform, and working with a specialist services partner who can help you build a roadmap over 18 to 36 months can really help you make sure that you've got that long-term view towards your own security platform. Once you've got to that point, you've now got to understand what technology you might be investing in. And that's where looking at your various technology options and assessing your capabilities and requirements against the market can ensure you're buying the right technology at the right price. Finally, once you've made those decisions, you're probably going to need some help implementing it, because actually none of this is going to become real until it's live and invested in your environment. In that case, you probably want to work with a dedicated services partner who's going to help you implement and deploy those capabilities within your environment and make sure you're getting the most out of the investment. For those organizations who don't want to run the service themselves, maybe they don't have the internal resource or have the internal desire to run these platforms, partnering with a managed service organization can mean that you get a 24/7 monitored service that allows you to relax easy, knowing that somebody will always be looking after your security environment.
So Adam, if I as a customer wanted to learn more about security as a platform and how to start considering that as an option, what would your advice be, please?
So the first option is to come engage us around our cyber assessment services, where we can help you understand where you are today and potentially what a range of options look like for you as security as a platform. Secondly, if you're interested in getting started maybe a bit quicker, or you know a little bit about the vendors you'd like to see, we partnered with 5 of our key security vendors to put on a number of webinars to help you understand their proposition. You can see webinars from Cisco, Checkpoint, Forcepoint, Trend Micro and Sophos. Thanks for your time, Trev. I really appreciate you coming down to share with everyone today, and I hope it's been useful, and thanks for watching.